How's it going, guys? Levi still here from Still Muay Thai. Quick mentality video. It's past 4 a.m, about to go for a run, so I'm just sitting in the car. Apologies for the weird camera angle, but basically just want to do a quick video on standard. And this is a pretty big thing in, well, everything in life, I suppose, but this is probably the biggest thing that I see as a coach that becomes a problem over time. When you've got the longevity to watch people for a long time, this is the thing that people will lack at the end of the day, and it's standard. Now, what I mean by that is, obviously you know what standard is, but you have to set yourself a standard to do something, and that's kind of your baseline in which you forever operate at. And the point of this video is to try and say that you need to raise that standard. And once you've raised it, never give the standard back. Like that's you now. Now, if I learned this at the butchers. I used to work at the butchers and I was an apprentice, and I was really just dragging my arms and just going slow, and I would wonder why I couldn't get things done at the rate that the other people were. And I remember watching this one bloke just absolutely smashing the case out. He was getting everything in, putting all the meat and cutting it all up. But not too long before that, before we clocked in, he was complaining about how tired he was. And this broke a little barrier for me, because I was looking at him and I was like, man, he's just hammering it. But if I looked at his face, he was tired and his mind was dead. But he just moved his hands quick. That was all he was doing. He was just moving his hands really fast. And without tension, he was just relaxing, chopping things up, and he was just going through the motions, but he was just doing it quickly. And that sort of was a little light bulb moment for me personally, because I realized, oh, okay, his standard is to work that quick. So it doesn't matter what condition he's in. That's how he works like that. And I began to see that in everything, whether it was work, training, you know, cleaning the house, whatever. And, you know, if you think of it like this, right? Let's say you got your bank account. If your standard's to have zero, then you're always going to have zero. But what if you got yourself to 10 grand, right? And then you really convinced yourself in your brain that 10 grand was your new zero, and you never allowed yourself to go under that 10 because you raised the bar. That's your standard now. That's an easy concept because it's numbers. But I want you to now think about the fact that your body and mind is the bank account. And the currency is all your daily habits and disciplines. So let's say you get 10 good habits in a day. That's your standard. You got $10 in your body bank account, whatever. But if you start to drop off and get lazy, you lose that coin, sort of thing. So pretty much, guys, like the biggest thing that I see, like, you know, people drop either A, they drop their standard, or B, they don't raise their standard. One thing we do at Steel Muay Thai is we will do speed punches with like weights, 1 kilo weights, or we got a couple of options, but 1 kilo weights. And you will see somebody do the 1-2s with the weights, and they'll be dropping their arms every 20 seconds or so. But you'll see them do this for months and months and months. Why? Because they don't raise their standard. So you're constantly going, don't drop the weights, don't drop the weights, don't drop the weights. And they just keep dropping the weights, and they're not interested in pushing through the burn, because their standard is to feel that and drop, feel that burn and drop. And you never see them get any better. And in teaching kids classes is the worst for this, because kids they don't understand that it's like you've got to push over the line. You've got to push over the line, and then you create that new standard. Like next time you pick up some 1 kilo weights or something and you start doing speed 1-2s, I challenge you to just go further than you normally would. When the burn starts, just go longer than you normally would. And then the next day when you do it, Go, well, yesterday I did it for this time, so today I'm going to do it for this time. And just never, ever give it back. I don't care how sore your shoulders are. Just keep doing it. Never give it back. I used to not be able to hold my gloves up for 1 minute. Now I could punch with 2 kilo weights for a frigging hour. I'm never going to drop them because it's my standard, you know? And there's literally something in the mind that happens when you set that new bar as your standard. Your brain, remember, it's habits, right? It's going to go, oh, sweet, this is what we do now. Your brain will whinge and it'll whine and it'll complain for a time. But after a while, it starts to kind of align with you, your mind and body align and everything. And it starts to go, well, this motherfucker's not stopping. He ran 10Ks today. He ran it yesterday. He ran it the day before that, the week, the month. He doesn't stop doing it. Your brain will eventually go, let's stop fighting him and we'll just make him do the process as easy as we possibly can. And that's when you get mental toughness. But yeah, anyway, guys, just a bit of a video. I thought my brain's 24/7 shower thoughts, but I thought I'd just quickly whack that one up while I'm drinking my coffee before I go for my run. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you later.